You have one of these, but do you also have one of these? Let's talk about red light therapy and why it's essential for your postpartum health. If we haven't met before, hi, I'm Dr. Lauren Davis. I'm a functional medicine physician who specializes in functional medicine for moms. And red light therapy should be in your postpartum toolkit. When we talk about light therapies, we often talk about something called photobiomodulation. Photo meaning light, bio meaning body or your physiology, and modulation, how it changes the body. We know that red light travels through cells in a way that does not damage the cell, but it travels to the mitochondria and it gets absorbed by a key enzyme called cytochrome oxidase. And this causes the cell to make more energy. This is where the cell detects damage done, so that can be physical damage or low nutrient status like from pregnancy and postpartum, or infection that can happen after delivery of a baby. And what that does is it downregulates, it turns down the signaling of our ATP production. When there is damage done to a cell, the things that should be inside a cell are now leaking into the space around the cell. So other cells in the area detect this and they essentially say, what is the threat? What has been done? How can we repair this? So the first thing it does is it turns down ATP signaling and it turns up inflammation. Not all inflammation is bad. Acute inflammation here is our friend to help repair the tissue. And it's necessary, normal, and protective. But when it's not, is when we get prolonged damage and prolonged inflammation that keeps going from other things that happen in and around the time of birth. That's things like sleep deprivation and nutrient depletion and stress, which all come with being a new mom. So the signal gets stuck in an on mode and it's hard to turn it off. And this is where the light signaling comes in. The light in and of itself does the work for us. It signals the cell to increased fibroblast activity, which helps to repair the damage. It increases collagen synthesis and restores elasticity to tissues. And it helps turn on nitric oxide signaling, which causes the inflammatory cascade to calm down within the tissues themselves. It also helps improve circulation to the area by increasing nitric oxide within the capillary beds. So when we can use all of the tools at our resources to support healing, in the end, moms end up doing better. So what questions do you have about red light therapy? Comment them below and I'll make a part 2 or turn this into a mini series.